Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we'd like to welcome you back. You're about to watch the finals between Brian Deska and
Ginky and Archie on table 19.
the Eagle Eye, Jayson Shaw, originally out of Scotland,
Scratch that.
Blackpool champion, and now residing in Connecticut, coming through this whole field
Ginky,
undefeated.
Archie on table 20. Table
If
20.
Jayson Shaw should get to 11, he will be the champion on the Open Pro side. If Brian Deska gets to 11, then it extends to a race to 13 by 2 games since Brian's coming from the B side. I'm Upstate Al with AZB TV. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. This is a co-production by AZB TV and NYC Grind. You are watching the 5th annual George Ginky Memorial of the year 2015. And I'm going to be joining the booth by, I'm going to take a break. We got Eddie Cohane, and we got Pat. I don't know where you guys are, but is there anybody else with us, or we all on?
I'm here. Eddie, are you in, Eddie?
Ginky, Archie,
Eddie's coming in.
table 20.
And I'm going to take a quick break just for a second or two, and I'll be right back.
Here's the scoreboard. We're at 0-0. Race to 11. Jayson Shaw, Brian Deska. This is it. This is what it all comes down to, guys.
Check 1, 2. Good.
You're good, Ed.
Well, this could go real quick. It's nice to see it going to 11, or maybe even 13.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Jason's just on fire, and I guess he would. You got to call him the favorite here.
Yeah, definitely with his game. Even as good as Brian Deska.
Brian's playing just great, and
Jason's got a lot of magic in that cue.
Brian Deska made probably 2 of the shots of the tournament, and the last game was when he got on the 3. He had to come around three rails to get on that ball.
Yeah.
It was incredible
That was
to watch,
something else.
and he did it earlier with a 4 ball.
You know, the mistake on that 6 in the side by Earl didn't help when that bobbled out of the side pocket. That changed the whole game right there.
The what? I'm sorry.
When Earl missed that 6 in the side pocket.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That changed the whole
Yeah.
game. That brought him up, 2 games again.
Malcolm
That was
and
it.
Javier on
Big
table
win for this
20.
kid. This is huge.
Yeah,
What a
9-6.
huge win that is.
Sure is.
In an event like this for, second and third, that's a big win.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I want to give a shout out to my daughters. I know they're watching the stream. Madeline and Tori. Girls having fun watching. They love the game just as much as I do.
Mine aren't watching, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Katie, Michael, and Scott, get on the stream and say hello. My grandkids, Cameron and Quinn, better be watching and listening. Now that it's all good.
Yeah. We got Brian Deska just warming up on the table, some shots, which he really doesn't need to do after the last performance.
I've seen Brian's name in tournament results, finishing.
Last week he
high.
finished big. He won something. You know what? Tony was just talking about that, I think. The Action Pool Tour, I think.
Yeah,
Down in
yeah,
Maryland,
yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah, he's been around a while.
Right.
Spanish word of the day, chicken wing. My wife plays the lottery, so chicken win money.
She can win me some money.
So
Win-
chicken wing.
Chicken win.
Chicken win some
That's
money.
pretty bad.
Chicken win. There's a couple of those like
You
that.
guys are
Yeah.
beautiful.
Really funny.
Yeah.
We don't know Cry Earl Cry. Where did they come up with these names? Come on, you guys.
Shaw and table 27. 27.
Going home late. Yes, I am. Going to McSorley's right after this. All roads lead to McSorley's.
Boy, I can hear a lot of ambience noise on these. Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, I'm picking up a lot of background noise.
Yeah,
too.
I don't know why.
Not a clue.
The mics are pretty sensitive.
I think he can change it.
Yeah, he can drop that down on the mixer here.
Is that on?
27.
Yeah.
You know what? He's got the mic hanging over the table. Maybe it's coming over there, too.
Oh, is that what it
There's
is?
a live mic over the table, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's picking stuff up. There is some stuff coming in, though. Sounds like a birthday party going on in the background, right?
No, it's still the same.
What headphones do I have?
There must be other...
Let me see. You probably have. Let me see what you have there. You're probably on
Just-
two.
Two?
No.
Test 1, 2.
That
check.
was Eddie.
I'm good.
Yeah,
It's
you're on
three.
3. I'm on 4.
I always have 3.
All right. R. Rawlins got Jason. So does a ton of other people.
Renee to table 27.
Let's see Iggy. What's up, Iggy? How you doing? I'll tell you, I played Iggy over in Rutherford
Wooden
a couple
chair.
of weeks back, and we were in the middle of a tournament, and he literally played lights out. He took a shot, and it hit the light. And the light broke, and we had
That's
to
the
wait.
Iggy we know and
we
love.
had to wait for the whole table to be cleared out.
Way to go, Iggy.
I'm
Wrecking
sure
the
you
house.
remember that, Iggy.
Way to go, Iggy.
He kicked my butt good.
Spanish word of the day, wooden chair. My brother had a case of beer and he wouldn't chair.
Yeah, you have to say that with the accent, though.
I know, you're right. my brother, he
See what you're starting here, man? See what you're doing here?
He
There was a-
wouldn't chair. He wouldn't chair with me, okay?
There's a couple others. I can't remember them though.
I ain't touching nothing, Troy. Leave me alone.
You know, they come up on Facebook every day, those
Yeah, it's
comments.
funny.
Here comes Al.
It's funny.
Everything's good with the stream now, fellas?
Yep, it's all good.
Thanks for the cigarettes, Al. Just what I
Yeah,
need.
like we need them.
I tell you, Al's machine has been going for days.
Don't give him the right to smoke cigarettes. I'm going to beat him up.
Oh, I hear you. I feel like I haven't left. I've been here since Saturday.
Hey, Pete Fleming. How you doing, mister?
Pete Fleming?
Petey, you coming up next month for the Make It Happen?
Renee to table 27.
Come on,
Renee
Petey.
to table
Give me an answer.
27.
Don't make me call you. I'll call you at 3 a.m. Come on, Petey. Type it in. I'll find out from Patrick. Pete Fleming made the move of the century about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. Moved to the villages down in Florida instead of the winters of New Jersey. That was a lottery win for you, kid. Mister, I can't call you kid. You got socks older than me.
You know, a lot of you guys in the chat there, you don't know me as Pat, but you know me as Brooklyn Java. So just so you know, the name is Pat.
Oh, I was speaking of Pat Fleming. I'm sorry, Pat. Yeah.
No. I'm just letting them
Yeah.
know because they don't know who I am on the chat here. So they would know me better as Brooklyn Java on the forums actually and online. That would be like the nickname.
Iggy's complaining about me here, so maybe you could fix that, Al. Iggy's always complaining about something, but if you can straighten it out, we won't hear any more feedback from him.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of background noise on this.
No, you just hear the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah,
Is it?
still hearing glasses
I'm
clanking and whatnot.
I'm fine with it.
How's that? Good. You hear that?
Iggy's been complaining since he got to the chat room, so it could be his fault.
I hear cheering and
What's up, Clayton? How are you?
Hey, Clayton, bro. What's up?
Steph-
Clayton Roca.
Did you see Stephen Curry get hurt for the Golden State Warriors? He got hurt. Got hit his
Basketball?
head. Yeah,
It's hockey season, right? Okay.
basketball.
They need to
Playoffs.
raise the basket 5 feet.
That's everything's everything went down. Well, that took it down quite a bit.
That's nice.
You
Right there.
see what Iggy said, Eddie? He wants me to take you out, and I'm right here to mix it too. I can do it.
Way to go, Iggy.
It's the mic over the table?
They didn't start yet?
No.
No.
Oh, good. I'm back
No.
in time. All right. All right.
What happened to Pete Fleming? He disappeared all of a sudden. Filthy animal. Runs out of the room.
Doesn't mean he's not watching.
I handed him a question and he refused to answer, so
You're doing good.
he's not off the hook. Jimmy Fredericks is probably watching as well. Hey, Jimmy. Coffee tomorrow, if you're lucky. Another Mexican word of the day, deliver. You know, it just gets better and better. It is bad for deliver. Oh, boy, that was weak. Come on, finger. What is that?
You got to throw a better one out.
Yeah, that was. See what Iggy's doing here?
Yeah.
See? I'm stabbing everybody in the booth. Anybody messes with me. Okay, Iggy? I thought I would have found you here today, Iggy. Did he call in sick, Al?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did he call in sick?
He sent in a note. He needed the night off.
I rocked it for you.
Mexican word for the day, delivery. My doctor told me
It's deliver. Tequila is bad for you because it's bad for
for
deliver.
deliver. That's funny.
You know, this will give me a chance to straighten out that camera. That camera's been knocked all the way to the side, so let me step right back out.
Let's not forget our sponsors, guys. We've got Molinari Glove, molinariglove.com.
I'm not even going to answer
Got
that.
that up on the screen there for you. Wow. Al fixes that camera up.
Looks good.
Yeah,
It looks straight to me.
Looks level. Yeah.
This one here looks fine. Perfect. Perfect. You did real good, kid.
I don't know what you did, but you did well.
You did real good.
Good job, Al. Perfect. We're still at 0-0 because nobody's playing yet.
Not trying to be a perfectionist, but at least we got a little.
It's nice. It's nice. You did
It's
good.
really not. It's actually lower on this.
Want me to
end
move
than
it for
is,
you?
yeah. No, I'll get out there and do it.
It's good. It's good. It's
Oh,
good.
I
I want a
what-
level line.
You want me to direct you with it? I'll tell you which way to go.
I see
Go
what
ahead.
you're
Oh,
saying.
I see what you got. You got a little bit low. Yeah.
Follow my lead here, Upstate Al. We'll
he's
straighten
looking
this
to-
out. Get
One-
ready. I'll tell you how.
One is a 32nd of an inch lower.
Stop.
No,
Go
no,
back.
Go back.
Stop.
Right.
Bing.
That's good.
Right there.
All right, get away from it
I
now.
think it's good.
Even a little bit higher on the right
Oh,
side.
he's a little bit
Drop
higher.
Oh, now it moved again.
No, it
We're-
moved a little bit. Go drop higher on the right side.
This is the perfectionist that Al,
Well,
Upstate Al was giving him.
let's just keep telling him a little bit left, a little bit right.
Boy, you're vicious, man.
That's brutal.
Too much, too much.
Well, no, because when he lets
Okay.
go, it
Stop.
It tightens back
Let's-
up. There it is. That's good, Al.
That's perfect, Al. Oh, it's a little lower up. No, it's good. It's
No,
good.
it's good.
Yeah.
We got to get him. You think he's tired?
He's playing with you now. Huh?
Don't start with me, Al. It wasn't what Pat said. Let's keep messing with him, right?
No, that was good. It needed to be pushed a little bit like that.
All right, audio okay.
Everything's checking out pretty good here. What do you got, a 10:30 start here, maybe? I guess.
I'm not guesstimating. I
surprised they
can't
didn't
even think of time right now.
I'm surprised they
start
didn't
thinking
start
of-
already.
Right. I
If I
don't.
start thinking of time,
Because they did all the announcements.
Yeah. What is the hold up here? Do you know, sir?
Brian might just need a little bit of a break. He just come out of a long match.
He ain't sat down since he's been playing. He just had chocolate pudding.
He's unwinding. He needed something to eat. He's unwinding a little bit. Give him a chance. He'll get there. You know, like I said, this takes, and you guys know it. It takes adrenaline. It takes physical, ability to keep playing pool like this. I mean, let's face it. We got here at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock this morning. We didn't get out of here until, the last match
sure.
finished at 4 a.m.
Did it really?
Yeah, you know, it takes a lot out of you. And that's why
Well, we don't feel
I keep
bad.
saying it. Earl Strickland hanging in there with these huckleberries.
You know what?
I
That's
call
a
them
good point.
huckleberries. I don't mean any disrespect. You know, they're great players, but they're a lot younger.
Yeah, I know. They had that super
You
tournament
got to
here a
give
few
him all
months.
the credit in the world.
They had that super tournament here a few months back, and I finished up here at 2:30 in the morning, and it was vicious. It does take a lot out of you. But I'm old.
Iggy says upstate. If I go to Rhode Island, will you bring a fan? I'm gonna don't Iggy, don't let me get into that and let the cat out of the bag about the fan.
We want to
business.
know about this.
Well, he always brings a battery-operated fan and puts it on himself. He doesn't share any air
Battery operated for himself only.
for himself only. Yeah,
That's
because kind of
good.
get warm. It gets warm in the commentator's booth up there.
Oh, and for the
That's
booth,
an
you mean?
inside joke.
For the booth.
It's an inside joke. He's just sending me a message.
You're in a glass booth up there, correct? Like Pat had?
Beautiful, custom-built
good.
commentator's booth. Yeah, glass booth. Glass, yeah.
Plexiglass. Yeah, I understand.
Is there a light in that
Looks
room?
like New Jersey pool player. Troy might wind up going up there, too.
I
It'd be
might-
great to have you guys.
I might go. I'll stay at the Best Western up by the airport. There was a nice joint. I'm going to check that out when I get home. See what the rooms are like up there.
Iraq says he's been watching since it started, and I hope we're doing the right thing. I apologize for some of the errors with this new software we have, but it's all a learning process on my end, and these guys have been so helpful because it gives me the chance to experiment with it.
Is your
Except
boss?
Eddie.
Is your,
When I say helpful, it doesn't include Eddie. Go ahead, Ed.
is your boss in the room here? Because I have to have a few words with him about you. Jerry, are
My
you here?
boss in the room. There's no boss in the room.
I'm your boss,
I
but
have no
I'm talking
boss.
about your other boss,
I don't have a boss.
Jerry Forsythe.
Jerry
he in
Forsythe
the
will be
chat?
the first one to tell you.
He's not in the chat, is he? Is he?
He might be watching in the background, yeah.
Are you married?
That's, I plead the fifth.
You think anybody would have this knucklehead? You think somebody?
Well, you guys are
No, 'cause-
investigators. You want to know when I was
'cause,
born?
that's why I said if you're married, you got a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that right.
Hey, I had two of them.
Yeah.
I got fired twice.
Oh shit. I haven't been fired yet.
You know, we've been having so much fun here for the last, 3 days. I really don't want this to end.
Yeah, now
That's the way it goes. Every time, as much as physical strain that it takes on us,
Yeah.
we really don't like to see tournaments come to an end when you're having a great time.
Yeah, you love
Yeah,
it.
this is a good event. There's a good crowd here.
Something
Everything's
about
great.
it.
Everything's
There's
just
something
great
about
here.
it.
You know what? You know what it is about here also. He's got such a good food menu and just the greatest food and everything. You know, you can't go wrong here. The food's tremendous. You know, everything you order is. I just had that chocolate pudding because I seen Brian Deska eating, and I said, "Wow, I got to
I
get
saw
one."
trays and
Yeah.
trays of it.
Yeah, and there's 3 left. Everybody's jacked up on chocolate pudding here. It was good stuff.
I had the roast chicken and a salad. Oh,
The Greek salad. The Greek salad with the feta cheese?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
real
And the
good.
pita bread? Oh, my God.
I didn't expect to get that salad. I thought it was just going to be a house salad.
Oh, yeah, it's real good. All right, these two boys are practicing here, and maybe Al could let the viewers see both tables in one of the camera shots. I don't know if he can.
I'm ready to go. Maybe they think they're waiting on us. Is that what?
I don't know.
Well,
I'll find. Hey, Brian.
what are you waiting on? We could have sat here all night. Good thing you asked, Al.
It just so happens that he's from Annandale, where my family's from down in Virginia, and they were waiting on us. Let's roll, baby. Jason says, of course, let's dance.
All right.
You're saying, Brian,
No beats
rest
up
a little.
yet.
He's over here banging away practicing.
Say what? Oh,
Well,
okay,
here
let
we
him
are with the
lag.
lag. Race to 11. Unless Brian gets there first, then it's a race to 13. The finals, the Ginky Open Pro Tournament. All right.
Charlie-Maine is one of the winners for the subscription to iPlayPool.com. If you would kindly send your email and a telephone number where the company can get in touch with you, please do so in a PM, private message, to AZBTV. You are the third winner of a subscription to iPlayPool.com. We got to get down to this. I'm looking like there it is.
Charlie will go on the clock if he's not listening or paying attention here,
Jayson
right?
Shaw on the snap.
Okay, comes up dry here, and Brian's off to a start with a shot on the one ball, so. And it'll come straight across for the two, maybe.
Charlie is in the chat. He acknowledged it right there. He said yes.
Bam.
Charlie, send a PM to a private message to AZBTV in the
Nice
chat.
shot, nice speed. He even got the angle to come over for the three.
We have 9 active chats open, so people might be in separate areas. I don't know what's the deal with that, Pat.
Yeah, there's
that what it is?
723 there.
Okay.
And when you look at the main chat, that actually is the total sum of the other rooms as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it tells you total in the chat. Take a look. Otherwise, you would hit each room.
Right.
You see there? So you got main chat and then further down it tells you 725 chatting now. So if you go down to any of the other rooms that you maybe have as the active chats,
right,
you would see what the individual number is per room.
Oh, okay.
Got to be like close to 500,000.
Charlie-Maine, please send your email address and a private message and a telephone number where iPlayPool.com, where the instructors are hanging out and you can learn how to play pool and take lessons right online and actually watch some excellent footage.
Yeah, he just thanked you for that. He just following through on that.
I'll tell you one thing, this cat can play.
Yeah, to get this far, you know he can play, in a field like this.
He's solid.
And he doesn't seem to rattle.
No, he plays real strong.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we may be going 1-0. Brian Deska right now. There it is.
Start it right off, 1-0.
John Barton, I got your message, and I will pass that along. I definitely will. Also, Charlie-Maine, who won that third subscription. Excuse me, I'm very tired. I do have your email and your telephone number, and I will jot that down and give us a day or two. I'll get back to you. I got to send this off to the company when I get a chance. I got a lot of work on my hand. Don't feel bad. It's just me.
Rack number 2. Seven ball. Wow. Well, he needs to cinch this one ball if he's going to cut this over. And he'll get on the 3.
I don't know if he's going to play this.
Yeah, he could go either way on it.
Maybe bring the one ball straight down.
He played the safe.
Okay, played a nice. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, now he tied up the 3-8 there, too.
Yeah.
So that changes it up all around. Left him a window, and now, whoa, look at this shot.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, he got the edge of it. He's going to have an edge.
I'll be right back, guys. You call it like you see it. We got Pat handling the score. I got to step out because I got some good news for TR. All right back.
Brian could just hit the right side of this one and come back down right where he is.
Yeah, it's about all he's got.
Yeah, and he should be happy to have it, too, because that's a pretty good safety right from here.
He could also stay up behind that 6 if he. It looks like he's.
Well,
to
if
the
it's
other side.
frozen, it's tough
Yeah.
to do that. I don't know if it is or not.
And he hit it real
Just put it to
good.
the other side, yeah.
Well, he
Nanny to
did
22.
he did okay, not to leave a shot, but I don't think that 3-8
I think he's going to go on the left side of the one, hide the cue
He's
ball
gonna-
behind the 3 and 8.
he's going to send the one. Maybe he'll send the cue
He might
over
count.
over by the 8-3 and behind it, and send the one back down by the 9 here. You know.
I don't know. I mean, it depends if, how far the one bounces up, I think. I think he could slow roll it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, slow roll it
slow
behind.
roll it,
Yeah,
just get behind the
or
3-8.
or send the one down for the distance. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like he's going to slow roll.
yeah, there it was. Good shot, good shot.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah, look, he made the 3-8
he,
dead.
he deadened that up too, so he really hit that well. He's got a 2-reel kick here for this.
Yeah, he's got a tester here.
Yeah, he can. He probably has an easy hit here for the one because he's so close and it's a big ball right
Well-
there. But he's got a bridge shot here too. So, well, I imagine he's
see
going to
2
make the
rails
hit here,
in. Yeah. He should.
and he needs a break. How this comes out, he's going to make the hit, I think.
He's just got to be careful not to hit the 8 on the way back. Yeah, beautiful shot.
Well, that worked out pretty good for him considering where he was. Oh no, he left him the one.
Yeah. You can't leave Jayson Shaw this
Yeah,
shot.
and the 3's an automatic now, the 3-8. So
Oh, wait
yeah,
a minute.
Jason's in a good spot right here.
Oh, I thought that's the 4 ball.
No, he's good now. He's
I
good.
thought it was the 2.
Yeah, he's probably in pretty good shape right here.
Well, looks like Jason's going to bring it back 1-1.
Real quick work there, tied it up.
Have it.
See how Jason comes out on his break here.
Ain't
This-
that a great scoreboard?
You know
I
what
tell
you have right? I don't know if it was mentioned during this session right here, but this is $1,000 swing right here. $2,500 for first and $15 for second. So it's $1,000 swing.
Well, if I was playing, I'd ask him, well, do you want to split it?
Yeah, well,
I always do. I don't care who
they
I'm
could
playing.
chop it up. They could have been chopped up already. Nobody knows. So
Me
they're
and
gonna-
Tommy Kennedy split a lot of finals.
Are you from down that way?
Huh?
Are you from down that way?
Well, I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, but
Oh, you do?
yeah.
My daughter lives down in Durham. Charlotte's where they fly out of, I think, right? That's a major airport there?
It is, yeah.
I
Major
flew out.
hub. It's a
I-
hub.
I flew out of there once in a wheelchair. Somebody ran a light on me when I was on the bike in North Carolina,
Oh, gosh.
and I ended up in a coma for 2 months
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
with a broken neck and every other thing. Lost kidneys. It was great. What a weekend that was.
Oh, my God.
That was a great summer. Fastest summer of my life.
I can imagine.
Gee whiz.
Now, we've got the chat back open over here. I'll see these guys. back at the table.
Yeah, how did he get there? I missed the whole thing.
Oh, Deshane won last year. All right.
Yeah,
Who won the year before?
Mike Davis.
Really?
Yeah, Mike Davis, yeah.
Brian's making quick work of his rack here.
We got a tie ball game here, Upstate Al.
Right
now
now.
that you're back.
Thank you there, Colonel Ed.
Pretty good pool here.
Ronnie, I'm give you a little more room. I can move in.
Oh, you're all right. Thanks.
You're welcome. Up to date? What's the score?
Yep.
Yeah.
Score is 1-1.
Tied at 1. And
Brian's at the table. He's got a
question.
good angle to get back on the 8.
Question in the
he's
chat
going
is,
forward here.
question in the chat from Q-Ball 1950. Al, you doing Turning Stone in August? Yes, we will be up there in August. Thank you for asking.
Exactly, Troy.
Okay. All right, this will take Brian 2 games to 1.
Nice shot there.
And there it is.
Great speed from this kid, Brian. You know, just great speed all day long.
Great pool playing all the way around. That 6 ball that he played when Earl Strickland said go ahead and shoot it, or the 5 ball to get down for that
Right.
6 was key shot in that
Right.
set. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And we got that recorded. And what a shot he came with there. And that kind of
Yeah,
put
I
him right
think.
in the winner's position. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I think you're right, New Jersey pool player.
Right, yeah, I already told him that. Yeah, that was Troy. That's
Troy.
Troy. Troy can be a troublemaker sometimes, so, right, Troy?
No, he's actually telling the
He's correct.
facts.
Troy's having a good weekend, by the way, so he's pretty happy.
We miss Troy. He's always
I got
willing
it.
to help.
I got all the respect in the world for Mike Davis's game.
So do I.
Mike Davis, yeah, oh, God.
Don't sleep on him, boy.
Straight pool monster as well, you know.
Now, Mike Davis splits a lot. You know, him and Tommy split a lot of finals.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Tommy's a great player.
Yeah.
Getting
You know,
late, you get tired. Yeah,
They do
sometimes.
savers, you know. That's better. That's good because, you know, you go out there, you're trying to make money, so.
You know, Tommy Kennedy was playing 2 years ago, U.S. Open. Some guy had him like, I'm guessing 8-1. If I'm trying to remember, it's 8-1, and Tommy comes back and at 8-7 and breaks and gets snookered and leaves a dead combination for this kid. It was the weirdest. I mean, after coming back 7 games really hard, Tommy, if you're listening, that was one hell of a comeback, and you lost it, but it was great to watch. That was good stuff.
Let me
Was
see
that-
if he's listening.
Unforgettable stuff.
No, it's 2-1. 2-1, Brian. Brian's up 2-1.
Whoa, he got away with it. Well, Jason caught the best of that roll right
Got
there
the
off the
roll.
8 ball. Yeah.
We sure did.
Otherwise, he was going to leave him a pocket or a window anyway. This is a bit of a tough kick right here, I think. Unless he... I don't know what he has planned here. He's going to massey around this ball, or he's going to jump it. He's calling it in the side pocket.
Ron Mason, the ace from outer space who owns Gotham City Technologies, just approached the commentator's booth.
Wow.
And he says, guys and girls that are not signed in, get signed in, because Ron Mason is stepping up to the plate. And
If you
he
want
wants
your-
to give away a Earl Strickland 2 DVD, including shipping, to somebody in the chat. So now we don't only have one other subscription to give away, now we have another Earl Strickland 2, the DVD to give away, and Ron Mason, courtesy courtesy of Gotham City Technologies, Ron Mason.
But you got to be logged in.
Thank you, Ron. We always appreciate your support. Thank you, Ron.
You have to be logged in for that. Otherwise, they won't see your name on the chat to pick your name.
Yes. Well, he just told me. He says, tell everybody to sign in.
Right.
He says, because I want to give the gifts away. So, and he just walked away from the commentator's booth, and he said, don't think that might be the only gift I'm giving away. He says, I'll be back. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Ron's known for helping out big time. What happened over here? What did I do?
It looks like Jason's about to bring this up to 2-2.
What,
Yeah.
what did I do over here? I made
2-2.
Let me see. Let me see what we got here.
He moved it all the way over. I don't know what you did.
the green one.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Now reopen. Now reopen the green.
Yeah. That should full size it. No.
Okay, I know what I did.
Yeah, it's
pinch
you
and
have to move
squeeze.
it over. Yeah.
Pinch and squeeze.
Yeah.
Or did I just make? How did that happen?
Better get Ron over here.
No, hold on. Give me a.
No, Ron's coming over here.
They're messing with the screen here a little bit, folks.
We're all right. You know what? We're all right. Don't worry about it, Pat. Let's leave it the way it is. Ron the Rhino stepping up to the plate. Absolutely right. So he said, tell him to sign in now. And he said, what's the score? I'm sorry.
Score is 2-2.
Tied at 2.
2-2. He said the fifth rack, the DVD is going out. So sign in. Right after this fifth rack.
Lone silencer.
Diana
Shaw.
Hoppy, are you in the... Yes. Oh, Diana might be offline. Okay, we'll have to reach out to Diana. I'll touch base with her if she's not in. Or is she in? I think I'm operating this. What am I doing?
I think Jason has an edge of this, and he could play the safety to bring the cue ball right back where he is and hide behind that 2-9 there.
Shaw is playing
Yeah.
Brian Deska.
Nice
Is
shot.
it Brian?
Yes.
Yeah, Brian Deska.
Good
from
shot. Good shot.
Virginia.
I don't know if he has a window for the edge of this one. It looks like he might. Just for the edge, not to make it.
Catch a little bit of the paint right on the left side if you can.
I think he's got a hair of it, and if he doesn't, he can always hit the. He's going for the lower rail, so he's going to back kick it here. Wow. Yeah, that didn't help him at all. Well, Jason has to. It looks like Jason has to draw it back real hard on this ball. It's really straight. Yeah, he did too.
Yeah.
He's shooting it again in a second now. That's the beauty of that call shot, call safety right here. Take away that luck factor right away. Now this right here is the kind of shot that this guy has excelled on. Making these critical shots right here. And he just bears down and hammers them in and gets everywhere he needs to be. He'd done it twice earlier with jaw-dropping shots. It was incredible to watch. Oh boy, he had more.
No hit. He's going to break the 6-9 apart.
Yeah, well,
Ooh, he came close.
Fortunately,
That
he
would have
didn't.
been dangerous.
Yeah, it would have.
Jayson Shaw pointing at the 6-9. He was
Yeah, and
just
you
hoping
know,
it would break
and you
it.
know what's unfortunate about the 6-9 right there is the 7's blocking the 6 also from the side pocket. So he took that away right there. So he has to open that up somewhere or move the 7 or
He's
something.
going to try it right now
The
and
10
hold
ball.
position for the 4.
He's going to play the 2-10.
Oh, is he playing the combination?
There it is.
All right, Eddie. He's looking at the 10 ball.
Yeah.
Well, you're used to going after
And
the
he-
keys all the time.
And he's going to snooker him on the 5 with it as well.
Oh.
Well, that didn't work.
6-9. You've seen Jason point that, and that's what his concern was, not being able to run out.
Right, right. Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing.
Diana Hoppy, are you in the chat?
Come on, Diane.
Jared Tecnitola and Duke Lamb on table 20, 2030.
Well, nice shot there. I want to see how this 6 is going to come into play here. Well, he can always play the safety on the 6 and freeze him to the 9 as well, but we want to see some theatrics.
Oh, that's good.
Look at that speed.
Yeah, that was nice.
Well, here it is.
Well, you got the 6, 10, 9 tied up, huh?
Right, right, yeah.
Well,
He needs to get close to it so he can at least play a safety on it. Well, he looks like he's really gearing up here. Oh, no, he went inside like that.
I think he tried to come down the table and try to break him up. He meant to go all the way back down and go 2 rails and come off that short rail and break him up.
I think if he can hit this, if the 8's not in the way, he could just send the 6 to the rail and leave it there. But
There's no telling.
I don't know what his intent is here.
Well, you could see it.
Whoa, he paid for that. Yeah, he paid for that right there.
It's too bad.
Yeah, that's going to cost him a game right there.
Yeah.
But it's early yet, 3-2 if he gets out here.
Troy says main camera view is the best.
Yeah, we're getting that switcher guy working on it.
Yeah, this should give Jayson the lead at 3-2.
3-2, yeah, sure. Very nice.
There it is.
Jason's wife is still here with
Yes.
the little kid too.
Oh, yeah.
With the baby.
Kid's a trooper. Probably sound
Adorable.
asleep. One of the smart ones right now, sound asleep. How'd you like to be sleeping now? Wouldn't be bad, huh?
Now I got to break down all the equipment and pack
Well,
up.
I was going to help you, but
No, thank
I have
you.
a bad back.
Oh, please, after this, please go home after this.
I'm going to kill you. You're not getting in your car tonight.
There she is.
I'm closing your mic, Eddie.
Thanks. There's Diana. And the Monster Tournament coming up June 25th. If you're going to miss this, you're a sucker. June 25th to the 28th, one of the greatest
Why are you calling somebody
things
a
you're
lollipop?
going to see. This greatest thing in one pocket. This is historical stuff that Pat put together, you know? It really is.
Here we go. Let's make history.
Nice break there.
See that 5-ball going
Yeah,
into the
yes,
side
sir.
pocket?
Look at this. Look at
Jayson Shaw has figured out the
And the
sweet spot.
Wow.
And let me tell you, if he can put packages together on you,
what a layout this is right here.
once he starts finding that sweet spot, that sweet spot. Sitting next to Eddie, I think of all weird things.
You better just knock it off now. There's other people listening.
Yeah.
The sweet spot, nobody has to stop him. We've seen him do it numerous times, and to world champions. And it's not, there's nobody at the table. There's nobody in this room right now. When he starts punching that gear, that freight train goes wild.
He gets in his free stroke move and gets around the table, gets everywhere, and just like boom, boom, boom,
There's
it's over.
nobody here but him. Trust me.
Got
when
the
he hits
4-9
that-
combo
when he
here.
hits
This
that
is a
high
little
gear.
touchy right here with pocket speed. You don't want to. Oh, he went that way. Look at that. Way to go, kid. Get used to seeing this kid for the next million years, because he'll be around a long time after we're gone.
Yeah, well, speak for yourself.
Yeah, right.
Well, you might not make out the night if you keep it up, so you better just knock it off.
I like that punchline. I like that
It was
punchline.
good
You're a
cutback,
real
wasn't it?
Rodney Dangerfield.
That was quick, Eddie. That was a good one.
Thank you, sir.
That was a setup. Jayson Shaw going long distance. We know he can fire him.
All
And
right.
he's having fun doing it, I think. He looks like he's enjoying himself right now. And who wouldn't be, right? It was,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
see, he figures out that sweet spot. Now, watch the break and watch the 5-ball towards that side
watch
pocket.
the 8 and the 9 if he puts it up there. The
This thing-
balls. Yeah, the 4-5 in the side pocket.
That takes Jayson up.
He racks
4-2.
them the same way.
Race to 11.
4-2, guys.
Yeah.
He did this time. Or he puts the 8 and 9 behind the 1 sometimes as well. I put the 8 and 9 back there. He's doing the 4 and 5. There's no set rule here for the racking. You can rack any way you want, correct?
Yeah.
I play
Used to be the
pool.com.
1, 2, and 3 on the corners,
We
I
have
think.
another subscription to give away. Molinari gloves.com. The rave, the crave. Check it out. Trust me when I tell you.
Yeah, they put the 1, 2, and 3 on the corners. The rest you can do whatever you want. He's been doing the 4, 5, or the 8, 9 there.
Okay.
So let's watch this 5. We'll see if he gets it again here.
Breaking off the rail.
There's 2-ball got kissed in there.
Well, if you hit them too hard, or if you underhit them, they don't go.
And Brian caught a little bit of break there. He was out again here. This is what Tony Robles was talking about before. Little things like this right here, you know.
Yeah, in a little while here, we're going to have something special to show on camera. Waiting for Tony Robles to come over, and then I'm going to zoom in camera 4. So I'm going to step up, and you guys call it like you see it.
I see Chris sitting over on the far side of the room. He had a good showing here. Polish champion. Jayson just called a safety on this 1 ball.
Call the safety on that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that.
It worked out.
You'll take that all day long, too.
Yeah.
Man. He has the left side of this one. I guess he's just going to thin it and come back down table. Unless he can hit it full and leave the cue there. I don't think he has the whole ball. So he can just thin the left side of this one, come right back down to where he is. As long as the 5 doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, the 2 rails. 2 rails back.
Yeah. Well, he went a little stronger, but he
Hit it
has to
pretty
get under
thick.
here.
He got underneath here, but that's wide open.
Yeah. You know what? It's going to be interesting to see what Jayson does here. You know what? If Jayson get up by that far left corner, he'll have a shot on the 2 over in this bottom right corner. So I imagine that's what he's going to shoot for. Unless you're Brian Deska, then you just bam, the 3 rail it and get on the 2 in the left-hand lower corner.
Right.
But I ain't seen anybody else but Brian do that all day.
We'll see how Shaw takes a shot if he's.
Let's see what happens,
See,
yeah.
that's follow. He's not going to jack up and come back.
No,
he
played the safe.
opted for the duck. Yeah.
And he got there, too.
Yeah,
Wow, he
sure
got there
did.
beautifully. Look at that.
Oh, my
Look at that.
God bless America.
On the 10.
Man, take
Very
my
nice.
take my watch. That was beautiful.
Sure was.
Oh, look at that.
He's got to hit
So
a 2-railer right there where his finger is, right there, right between the score markers. That's the number 8 mark right there. He's got to go to 8.5 right there. Come on. A little running English, and you got this. This is from a Joe Villapando video. This is a hanger. Call the 1 while you're doing it. Just call the 1. Don't even mess around. You're at the 2 mark, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. The left side of the score marker. This is going to be good. Hold on 1 second here. Whoa, Mike. What do you want, sir?
All right, folks, I want you to take a good look, because I'm going to switch cams over to camera 3. Tony Robles is actually holding the plaque. He wanted to send a special thank you to John Bertone of Kamui for making these cards and sending them to Tony Robles. And there you have everybody's signature that played on the open pro side with the George Ginky Sensushi cards that John Bertone made. Thank you, John. Tony wanted to do that especially for you. Yeah.
Check, check.
That was great, Al.
That was pretty good stuff.
Yeah, that's something else, that piece.
Uh-oh.
Signed by everyone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Well, you know what? He got banned on the 7 as well right there.
Yeah. Well, had he made it, he probably would have been in a different spot.
No, he really just... What is going on here? Well, this closes the gap a little at 4-3 instead of 5-2, which is strong, you know.
Yeah, that's big for Brian.
Brian's
for
got to
sure.
be real happy about that.
Well, he's not out yet.
Well, you wouldn't bet from here, though. You know?
No, I wouldn't. I think he's just going to draw straight back.
Yeah. He didn't have to do much.
And take the other corner.
Yeah, shoot the 9 up top, and then he'd stop for the 10 right here. Yeah, he's good.
Or roll it to the end rail. Whoop.
Whoa.
Don't clip that.
Yeah, he didn't have to do all of that. He
I
got
think
good.
he got away with it.
He got good, but it could have been ugly.
Yeah.
Uglier.
That uglier means double ugly.
Yeah. We'll dub it fugly.
There you go.
All right, that brings the score up.
4-3.
Yeah, brings it 4-3.
Four 4-3, Jason.
Race to 11, folks, unless Brian Deska gets there first, then they go to 13.
Jerry T to table 18.
They set you up pretty good in here upstate, Al. This little corner
Wait
booth
till you
here.
see next time I come in here. Believe me, we're going to have enough room to lay down inside
You did
this
pretty
booth.
good here, bro.
Well, I got other equipment in the back I didn't even set up.
Right.
But, you know, we dealt with what we got in the room. But next time we will be more comfortable instead of stepping on each other.
Brian caught another break here. He come up dry, but he's frozen here, and this is nowhere to push here. You got to push to a jump right here. That's what he's going to do. He has no choice but to push to a jump. Got to jump over that 10 ball. Brian's not falling for it for a second.
He already come out with his jump
Yeah,
cue right away.
I guess you just got to fire this no matter what. You can't give it back to any of these guys.
Being where the two ball is at, yeah, you got to take a shot at it.
Right.
Two ball is right up table with the one ball.
Bam.
Oh,
Wow.
See?
Boy, he nailed that. Nice shot.
And you seen Jason tap his butt at his cue against the floor. That's a sign to say, hey, what a great shot.
That was a great shot.
And that's what I meant by sportsmanship. You've seen it throughout the 3 days.
Yeah, everybody.
Continues all the way till the end.
Everybody's been bringing it out like that.
Nope.
There's not a lot of animosity here.
Upstate Al is not on the Hustlers. Are you, Al? Are you on the Hustlers, Al? From show?
No, absolutely not.
No,
Somebody asked.
he's from New York State. They don't let him out on Queens here.
Originally from New York, Manhattan, then I lived in City Island, and now I'm upstate New York, and that's the Witness Protection Program.
I didn't know you lived in Manhattan now.
I was born and raised in Manhattan.
Well,
I was born in Bellevue, right next door to where you
I
were.
was born in Bellevue, too.
Right next door to where you were born. But you were born on the 13th floor. It was all rubber.
you saying my mama was crazy?
Not your mama, you.
Ma, she's listening.
Don't blame
you
it
know.
on Ma.
She's listening.
God bless her.
I was
Rest
born in
peace.
Bellevue as well, Al.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have a maternity ward. That's
Yes,
what
they
it
do.
is. Yeah.
my mom was a nurse there.
He was just
Ah.
kidding about this, and now you ruined it for him. You happy?
Now you guys are letting my private life go out over the air here. And, We're going to have to start talking
Where do you
about
see
Ron
the
Park.
photo?
Hey, Ron Park, talking about Ron Park. You know, Ron, I used to see you quite often up in the New York area playing in all the tournaments. And what made you move down south? Or were you always down south and just come up north because the action was up here?
I was actually a DJ. A friend of mine was running a hotel down in there near Charlotte. She asked me to come down and DJ, and that's when I went down there back in '89. I wound up staying because pool was pretty big down there back in the late '80s, early '90s.
Right.
And then because of mothers and pool room,
Right.
and then it died, and now all the action's up here. So
What
nothing
kind of
in
music
Charlotte.
did you play?
It was mostly everything because there was like a Holiday Inn bar type
Oh, okay,
club.
so an entertainment club. Yeah.
It was a club, and it was always crowded on the weekends, and I had to play shag music to country music.
Disco
to,
ducks.
What,
Oh, it was a nightmare.
Whatever satisfied the crowd
Yeah,
that
right,
happened to be
yeah,
there at the
yeah.
time. Cool. Hey, you want to check out Jazzman Jared
Yeah,
on
yeah.
YouTube. You
told
definitely
me
want to
that,
do it. Yeah, great entertainer.
I will do that.
Great entertainer. He should have won America's Got Talent already.
No kidding.
I don't know how he didn't, or even if he ever went on a show, but he gets on that show, he will win it. Trust me. Kenny G has got nothing on him. Jared give Kenny G the 5 out in a snap.
Who's
I'm
this
telling
guy?
you.
What, a sax player?
Jared, the one in the chat that don't like you. No, he said he likes you.
Is he a sax
He said he
player?
likes you in a pot full of boiling water or at the end of his
Is
game.
he? I'm
All
going
right,
to kill you.
Guys, this brings Jason up 5-3.
Is he a
5-3.
sax?
Listen to
Taking
what the
that
man
rack
said.
just now.
Is he a sax player? I
Race
said.
to 11.
Sax and a clarinet
Because
player.
Mike Yednak is a
Clarinet?
Yeah, like I don't know how you.
No, it's
what
a
you call it.
soprano sax.
It's,
Yeah, the-
electronic.
It's
Whatever.
a sax.
If he's in the chat, he'll tell us exactly what it is.
There's a sax that looks like a clarinet.
What is
they're
it that
mistaken
Kenny G
for.
plays?
That's a Kenny G
It's
kind
a
of
soprano
thing, right?
sax.
Yeah.
That's
Or
what he
alto.
plays. That's what Jared plays, I believe. But if he's out
Or
there,
alto
he'll answer
sax.
us.
You know, Mike Yednak is a sax player as well. Studied in college, all that crap.
You
know?
can actually download his music on iTunes.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah.
We could download it for free on
No, not for
Azoria's
free.
Views.
Not for free. The guy, I tell you, the guy puts a lot.
Oh,
of,
well, yeah, I know,
lot
but
of
all the
work
file sharing, those guys get robbed.
Is he on the stream right now?
He was. He's a big supporter of pool. He took lessons from Mr. Earl Strickland here, right here in Steinway Billiards, as a matter of fact. Sure did.
I know this guy.
You're giving him a plug.
I got to see.
Yes, I like. You know why? And I'm going to tell you why I like to give Jared a plug.
9-ball.
He
I just
supports
saw his
pool. When he sees somebody posting up about a tournament coming up or a live stream coming up, he's right there with you.
Yeah,
You might not think so,
Yeah.
unless you're friends with him on Facebook.
Right.
Jason's got a safety here to send the cue down by the 2-ball.
What's his last name?
You pronounced it last night. Arrow.
Oh, that's
Arasamina?
right. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's a nice save. That was a monster
Yeah,
break.
he left him in the window.
I'll get his last name right after 2 years. Trust me.
You know,
Tom McGonigal. It took me about 3 months.
Tom McGonigal, Boston Mass guy, right up by Snookers. I seen Tom.
See him next weekend.
Oh yeah.
What's the score?
You know, I was just going to ask.
5-3 here, right?
What time
Okay.
it is. Because
Score is 5-3 now, guys.
you wouldn't think it's 11:12 p.m. on the East Coast right now with the crowd that's sitting around here.
Really?
You would think that it's 12 in the afternoon.
Really? There's 100 people in here.
More than that.
Yeah.
They're 4 rows deep right up on the rail.
I am commentating, Tommy.
He almost snookered him behind that 5. That was
Sorta.
almost a great safety there.
I did not select the winner of the DVD. You're absolutely right.
Tommy Kennedy's
You
watching
are
now.
absolutely
All right, Tommy.
But he won't go on the chat, I don't
No,
think.
no,
We
that's
will.
okay.
Give
He's
us a
afraid.
few minutes. We'll
Maybe
get that.
Dave. You know Dave
He's
Sapolis
scared.
also? You know
Huh?
Dave Sapolis from El Paso.
David Sopolis.
It's Sapolis. You're saying it wrong.
Am I?
Sort of like Riss.
Sapolis?
He's a great writer.
Zeppelins, I love
Yeah,
that.
he
a lot.
is. Dave writes some good stuff.
He talks, well, he's a speaker, too. He's a
Cop.
motivational.
He's a
type-
cop.
A cop?
Dave's an El Paso cop.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
There's Jared's
Oh,
last
there
name
you
right
go.
there.
Yeah. Rosamina.
That's Jared there? That's the Jared
That
that's
could
on
be-
my
it could-
friends
No,
list?
that's Jimmy too slow for me.
A Rosamina.
Bringing Jared's name into
Bada bing.
That's not a Rosamina. It's Arosamina. We don't say a Rosamina. I don't
You
know.
sure?
You're saying everything wrong.
You sure?
No, I'm not sure. I'm just
Okay.
kidding, man.
All right.
And I guess that's, that's his Facebook page right there.
Who's this Richie Esker for North Jersey players in the chat?
Saxman Jared. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw Branford Marsalis play with Dave. Oh, that must have been good.
Look at Jason on the roof here to play this safety here.
Yes, I'm commentating. What is wrong with this guy? Tommy Kennedy says, I thought you were commentating. I don't know if you call it commentating. I'm sitting in the
Oh,
back.
Ron, we didn't realize we got you muted.
Oh, do you really?
No, I'm only
Oh,
kidding.
No, you're
That's
all
funny.
right. You're all right, bro. Way to go,
Al
Al.
with the
You got him
jokes.
pretty good, Al.
I
I'll
got
let
it.
the
That's the only thing keeping me awake, Ron.
Took the heat off Eddie for a change.
I've been muted all this time.
There you go. Skip right there. Put it about as best as you can.
So-
Unflippin', believable sax player.
So Jared is the sax
Wet
player.
his-
Jared, are you aware of? Is Jared in the room?
we
chat?
got to
No,
get this
he
guy
was.
a saxophone.
Oh, he's
We
gone?
got to take the headphone off him and give him a saxophone
Because
once in a while.
Mike Gednack
gotta hear him play.
plays like great
A
stuff.
lot of great
Yeah.
musicians out there.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, look at this kick! One rail kick at the one here.
Oh, Tom Kennedy's listening in?
yes, he is.
Is he on the right?
Nice hit.
I'm trying to
Got
get
the
him on the
kick.
chat.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Well,
You know-
TK, if you're out there, sign in, will you?
Yeah, sign in, Tommy.
What,
Just
Tommy?
If
Pick-
you have an account. If you don't
Yeah,
have an
you-
account, then we're waving our hands.
Tommy
saying
has
hello.
no friends. He's not going to
No,
sign.
nobody likes him.
Nobody likes Tommy.
No. It's too bad. I feel
What
sorry
happened
for
here?
the
Let's
guy.
get a-
Sample
let's-
just
let's
call him
switch views here, guys.
a midget or a leprechaun.
That's why he
A
calls
leopard.
me all the time. He calls me because he has no one to talk to.
Yeah, right. we all know Tommy's got tons of friends.
Whoa.
And one of his best friends is sitting right in the booth with us.
Yeah.
Well,
But
That's
go
for
get him,
sure.
Brian. Brian's got a
I
chance
was-
to get back in this
fact,
now.
I had asked TK if he was going to come up with you, and he said he had other obligations. I forgot what
Yeah.
another tournament or whatever it was that he had to do down south there.
he's
He
got
said
a
he would love
beautiful
to.
Chris Nitty cue. He said if he could sell it
I
up
seen
here,
that.
he would. Beautiful.
I
cue.
seen that cue. Yeah, it's real pretty.
Yeah. People asking Tommy to sign in. If you have an account, all you have to do is open an account. It's real easy.
I don't
So-
think Ustream will let Tommy have an account. That's
For
fine.
those people that are in the chat that don't know who Tom Kennedy is, you can Google, YouTube him too. Tom Kennedy does pool ball juggle.
Yeah.
Every time he does it at the U.S. Open or
It's
at
fun.
Super Billiards Expo, it's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
enjoyable.
He's a straight puller or a U.S. Open champ, correct? Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
What year, Ron? Do you remember?
92.
There you go.
Yeah.
Congrats
He-
on that win, Tommy.
That's
That was-
because I didn't show up.
I was on retirement then too.
He didn't win the U.S. Amateurs, so I won that. But
I think Troy did
He
good
does-
in the
Did you
USA.
win it or come in second?
no, I won it in 94.
And
Oh,
then
you
you
did.
came in second also, didn't you?
Yeah, I came in second in 2011.
Yeah, I was watching that one, yeah.
Didn't Troy finish
I
up
played,
in that?
I played bad. Huh?
Did Troy? Didn't Troy? Troy, did you? What did you
I
finish
think you
in
were
with?
having problems with your sugar at that time
Yeah,
or something,
yeah,
right? With your
yeah,
eyes
exactly,
or something?
right,
yeah,
yeah.
I remember that, yeah. Hey, Davey Gravy, want to give a big shout
U.S.
out to...
Davey Gravy. He's been in here all day.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you in there earlier.
U.S. Open
Good
win.
friend.
That was some
Oh.
shot. That was nice.
Brian
Get on
Deska
the
getting
seven.
ready to get a one-game deficit here, but
Well, TK wasn't in the color money. He was mentioned in the
nice.
color money.
oh, that was a different. That was the name Kennedy, right?
Yeah, they used his name.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
said, "Hey,
right.
what about that guy Kennedy or something?"
Yeah, right,
It's
right.
pretty
right.
cool though.
Yeah,
All right, so he gave him that, Jayson
that guy
Shaw.
was a little bit taller than
Looking-
Tommy that played the Kennedy part, right, Tommy?
All right, guys, we're looking at 5-4.
Hangman Parker, how are you? Well, Jared's now. There's Jared. He's back in the.
And
I
Billiards,
just wanted to know if Jared was familiar with Mike Gednack's play in the sax.
Billiards
No.
99 is Darren Meyer, also a DJ playing the 80s music on Vaughn Live or JustCast. Billiards 99 in the chat there. Or he plays only the 80s, and he is married to Madonna.
Who is?
He isn't. His imagination he is.
Who? Jared?
Billiards 99.
Oh, Billiards
He was
99.
actually in the video, and he told us what it was. Papa Don't Preach, when Madonna came down to Battery Park to do a video.
Yeah.
This gentleman right here is in the video. I'm sorry about the graphics. We're going to take that down. That's AccuStats. We wanted to leave it up there as long as we can so you guys can copy the link at the bottom.
5-4.
Here it is, Jarrett, right
Yeah,
there.
right,
See,
yeah.
he says he was
Sorry.
playing pool
Yeah.
while
5-4.
watching the stream.
I got a question.
He's got a
for
beautiful
Jared.
table.
Tell Al, Jared, what kind of saxophone looks like a clarinet? Is it the soprano?
Oh, look at
sax?
the 6.
Well, just tell us what instrument.
Yeah,
that
it's a
you play.
sax.
Brian just got hammered on the 6 ball here on the break, and otherwise he had a good shot to tie it up, and the 6 rolled up on the cue ball the last one. It's always the last ball rolling. You follow?
Slow down. You're yelling in my ear. I'm going to need an aspirin.
I'm going to start yelling.
Yeah, he got stuck right on that 6.
Mike Yetnick sax.
Yes, sir. Mike Gednick sax. Studied college, everything. I understand and very good at it also. You can talk to him about it if you like.
Jared, is that a name of a sax or Michael Yetnick plays a sax?
Mike Gednick plays the
See, the
sax.
soprano sax.
Well, Ron had asked a question, Jared, what kind of instrument do you play? We know you play the saxophone, and then you play that long skinny thing. Is that actually
It's a sax.
clarinet or a sax?
Yeah.
It's like a Kenny G sax, maybe.
Yeah, that's the same thing, the soprano
Yeah.
sax.
He gives Kenny G the 5 out. And the
It's
snap.
not. It's not the.
Well,
Clarence,
that's pretty tough now.
It's the soprano sax.
It's not the Clarence Clemens sax.
Now, Kenny G can play, don't think, and Jared would back that up.
Oh yeah, but you
Yeah.
got to sweat him, Ron.
Yeah.
And not only does he
Ask
play,
him-
he sings.
Now, ask him what circular breathing is.
Well, I'm sure he knows everything about it.
This
Well,
is.
no,
This is guys.
Circular breathing.
Jared says you
Excuse me. This is the finals of the
Slow
Ginky.
down.
Your
What
follow?
is this guy? Which
Don't-
one is this guy?
2.
Don't tell him.
Every once in a while, clock
know-
him off.
Circular breathing is something that they.
Look at this. Okay. Okay.
This is the finals. It's a race to 11. If Jayson Shaw should get there, he's the champion.
Right. You know, a little tough
If-
to get on this 2 ball right here.
If Brian should get to 11, it's an extended race to 13. We got a lot of pool ahead of us, guys. Please share it. We've been trying our best on this side,
If
and
Bri-
we appreciate what you guys have been doing.
if Brian can stop right below the side pocket on this 1 ball, he'll have a shot on this 2. Otherwise, he's going to have to find a different route.
All right, here he is. He says, I play alto, soprano, and tenor sax.
I hope he's not going.
Beautiful.
I hope he's not going to go in to try and go right into the 5 and go to 2 rails into the 5.
Al,
He
you
should
talk-
come right down for the side pocket.
You can use that. You can do that circular
Are
breathing.
you talking
Jared?
about the, what's EW?
EW, I think, is what he's talking
Sorry,
about.
Eddie.
EWI. I
fingers
don't know
slipped.
what that stands for.
You guys are talking about the sax.
But I think
this is the finals.
Well, this is a good friend.
You mad at me for talking about motorcycles? You better knock
This
it
is
off.
a good friend.
I'm telling Pat.
yeah, he does circular breathing as well. Okay.
Wow.
That, you ever hear those long sustained notes that like Kenny G does?
He
That's
gives
what he
Kenny
does.
G a 5 out and snap. Wait till you sweat him, Ron. I'm telling
No,
you. You're
I-
going to send me a message
listen,
and say,
I'm
this
not-
guy's unbelievable.
I
He
will.
cannot-
I will Google him, but
Yeah.
listen, I
doesn't
love
have,
jazz.
He doesn't have the whole pocket for the 1 here.
I'm a kind of a musician myself, in guitar and
Right.
keyboards, but I didn't take it too seriously, I guess.
He's got a
I wish I
pocket.
did. I love music.
I-
But I'm going to check you
I'll
out,
fill it.
Jared.
He thinks he's cute.
Everybody should check Jared out. He's amazing. Trust me when I tell you.
What did he call you?
He's on a cruise ship going to Dubai, and he's playing some great music. And
Yeah, I think he's playing.
You know what? He didn't have that whole pocket. That was a really hard shot right there. He did happen to get for the 2. Look how good he got to get on that 2 ball.
Sure did.
But
The speed killed making that shot, though.
well, yeah, he had half. Yeah, right. He had half a pocket to begin with.
yeah.
Oh, electronic wind instrument. Okay. EWI. Very nice.
And a packed house here. Look at this.
I held a note for 39 minutes before. No lie. Wow. Now that's some circular breathing. 39 minutes.
who did that?
Jared.
Really?
Yeah.
I held a note for 39 minutes before.
Yeah, I don't play that well,
No
you
lie.
know,
Wow.
Jared, but
Wow. You got to see it. I'm telling you, you got to see
Yeah,
his
I will.
YouTubes and listen to him.
I'm kind
play
of
that
like a
instrument.
disgruntled musician.
Are you really?
Well, you know, I just
And we're letting this guy sit behind us.
Here's the safety. Here's the safety. He's going to send
I
the
knew I
two
shouldn't have
rails.
listened to you, Mo.
Bump
and
the
pool
5.
player as well.
Bump the 5 and always going the other way.
Gonna hold a 2 there with the 5, just in it.
Yep.
Go around the 3 and back up table.
Ooh, bumped it over really nice too. Nice shot.
Very nice.
You know, Tony Robles said it a few times that the talent that this young man Brian has is really
Yeah,
good
and he's
talent.
really opening
shown
up
it.
here. He really is.
You know, I think he's.
Nice shot there. Nice shot. Nice shot, Jayson Shaw.
I think he's gave the top pros the hardest matches, and not only that, he defeated Earl Strickland.
He showed up to play, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And he made some of the best shots I've ever seen. So congrats to him for that. That was
I guess so, Charles. I guess that's what it is.
Jared said he's coming to New York to play Ed the Lock Star
Here
in
we
9-ball
go.
race
Here
to
we
50 for 500.
Well,
Oh God, we
whoa.
have to stream
we
that.
might just have to play straight pool instead, kid, all right?
The lock star.
Because I'm getting tired of this 9-ball break crap. Otherwise, we'll play break and push out after the break.
Meanwhile, Tommy Kennedy's having problems signing in.
Way to go,
He's
Tommy.
not the highest tech guy in the world.
Well, you know what? Tommy can hear us, and we want to wave our hands from the East Coast. Well, you're on the East Coast also, but from New York City down south to you, Tommy. We understand that there are problems. People do have problems. You know, it's self-explanatory, but, you know,
Wow,
Ron,
look
it's intimidating,
Yeah.
you know, if you don't know what you're doing.
I know.
That was some cut by Shaw. Nice.
You know what? He
Tommy.
did that. And
Tommy,
Shaw did
use-
that earlier, and he cut him right up the rail like crazy.
Tommy, use the username TKFMFLA. That'll be good to use. And just
Here's
use
another
any
one like
old
it.
He'll
password.
do the same
He's
thing.
going to go
on that
inside
floor.
right here.
That's all you need.
Bam.
Uh-oh, got underneath it.
Yeah. Well, Brian caught a break there, but he's going to end up with a safety here. He's not coming out of this. He's not going to come out with a hit here. Oh, what's he doing? Wow. He left him a window.
Yeah. And he'll probably try to cut this in.
Yeah.
Yeah, to cut this in is almost a free shot.
See, there's the DJ
No, maybe not.
Billiards 99 saying that he likes Jared's music.
Ah. Well, I'm going to definitely check him out on the way home.
I see Steve Kurtz is chiming in here, that filthy animal. Get Steve, as somebody, one of you moderators, watch Steve
Steve
Kurtz
is a
here.
moderator.
I don't care. Well, unmoderate Stevie. And
I'll
Iggy,
wait till you come in the chat next
and-
time. He'll
and-
take care of you.
And
Don't you
Iggy,
worry about it.
please take care of Steve Kurtz if you can. I'm going to have the moderators on the moderators here.
He looked at the cut on his shot.
If Steve Kurtz, never mind. We'll let it go.
That's
Better
just
show up
been-
at a qualifier sometime down at Sandcastle. Now. Get down
All
here,
right,
kid.
Yeah.
Skip in the chat. When he talks, we kind of listen. Deska finished in a tie for 9th last year, along with Karen Cord, Jonathan Smith, and Mustafa. Yeah, good.
In
good.
what?
The kill with this. The kill?
In what
I
event?
can't pronounce it, but it sounds like it's Greek.
In what event?
Nicolaitis.
Nicolaitis?
Yeah.
He's dog.
Well, he's got
Is that like
Nicolaitis,
Nicolaitis, the
yeah.
trick shot artist?
Mustafa
The same last name like that?
Sure finished 4th last year.
All right, that's it. Sure
Snooky, you leaving?
You see what's
Oh,
going on?
okay.
She's running the tournament.
Oh, that's right. Snooky is running a. Can you believe there's a
She's
tournament
running the
going
Monday
on?
night. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Monday night
tournament.
Great tournament too.
Yeah, it's
And how many
handicap.
players did you have in the Monday night tournament?
It's not too bad.
4?
Tonight 24 with all the tournament players hanging around and ones that lost,
yeah.
they actually took off.
You know, and incidentally,
We
you
should
could-
have mentioned that there's going to be a Monday night tournament when everybody was here. I bet you would have had a packed
Well,
field.
they did.
All right, sure.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Manny,
Sure just made this a 6-4 match now. Okay, he's up 6-4.
What's the score?
6-4, sure.
6-4.
Nobody knew they didn't really know they were going to have the tournament because of this Ginky Memorial tournament that was going on.
They
So they
did-
decided
they-
last
yeah.
minute to put it together. They got 24 players anyway.
You know what?
It's
You know
not
what?
too bad.
I think they
They
did
usually get 32. How many?
Yeah.
50
guys,
something.
I'm gonna step out
She
for 1
runs a
minute.
tournament
Right
on an
back.
average of 50 something. Okay.
Right
Go ahead, Pat. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Can I move this?
Yeah, Mika didn't play this year.
No, no, Mika. Rob Sayers didn't show up.
Nope.
Darren Appleton is probably like 80 miles away.
What's the score, Eddie?
6-4.
6-4, Jason.
Yeah, 6-4 Jason, and looking at this layout, soon to be maybe 7-4. So Brian needs a break here, or he's going to be a little deeper in. 7-4 going to 11. Yeah, now he's bing. You got to really appreciate the way Jason makes this look effortless.
And keep in mind, if Jayson Shaw should get to 11 first, he will be the Open Pro
Correct.
champion of the 5th Annual George Ginky Memorial Tournament of 2015.
Who all is commentating? Ed, Upstate Al, and Ronnie Park.
Hey guys.
Oh, Ronnie
And
Park.
Snooki now.
And Snooki.
Yeah, just for a quick second, I want to just say hi to everybody in the chat. I see a few people giving a little shout to me. I was looking for Steve Kerr since yesterday, and I see that he's on and in the chat room. Steve, I have a little bit of news for you. Okay, we've talked on several occasions where we were saying that you're colorblind. Do you know that Holden Chin just told me yesterday that they have new glasses that fixes that? And I think that you would.
Well,
you would
I
do
mean, we
great.
only go to the moon. Don't you think they would have
No,
something
well
like that
they
already?
do. Well, they finally do, and I know that Steve, has that issue, and I thought I would love to be able to tell him
Beautiful.
that he can see all the beautiful colors we see,
Beautiful.
and maybe his commentary gets better instead of saying the
I
fours.
would say.
You know
But
that-
Steve, I love you. I thought about you immediately, so I cannot wait for you to take advantage of that if possible.
He said he's snorry.
Snarry, that's an inside joke between me
Ah.
and him.
9 in the side
All right,
there.
Steve, I'm glad to have given you that news, but
That's
I need to
funny.
go run the other tournament. So you guys have a good. I wish I could commentate this last beautiful final match. I am watching from the sides,
We miss you.
but I'm running the other Monday night tournament, so I got to do what I got to do. All right?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Ta-ta.
gotta-
Good night, everyone.
Okay, thanks, Snooker.
Hey, thanks, Jared. Nice comment there. You're welcome. I'll see you on the road.
Jared, the other person sitting in the back, his name is Ron Park. He's also
Ronnie.
on Facebook. Ronnie Park. Is that
There's
what you
there's
use on
because there's
Facebook?
another Ron Park. I
Right.
guess he's a New Yorker.
I don't know how
I
true
don't know.
this glasses is with the color blindness, but Pat
sorry.
Fleming has color blindness as well. And it's got to be a detriment in this game because Pat has, mistaken balls that were right in front of him where he
Oh,
thought.
you're just hanging Pat out to dry, huh? You throw everybody under the bus.
I just find it unbelievable because I can't imagine what that could be like, to mistake like the four for the three.
I'm sorry to cut you short, but what a long distance shot,
Yeah,
rail
that
to
was
rail,
nice.
and cut the deuce right.
You
in
sure
the
you
pot.
don't want to talk about the saxophones
No.
no more? You sure? 'Cause,
In a little
I'm
while.
gonna hook you up.
He's a good friend.
Jared, I'm
I know
gonna
it is. Jared, I'm only kidding you.
I'm
All the
gonna
best.
look you up on my way home to New Fairfield, Connecticut.
Not when you're on the road. So
We
when you stop at a rest area.
Are we taking bets that Tommy Kennedy doesn't get signed in?
Uh,
I say I'm laying 3 to
Look at
1.
this.
He doesn't.
Stop here. Look at this. Stop.
He's not telling us to stop. He's talking about the shots.
I got news for you. If Jason stays on a tear the way he's running right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
he will be out in about 5 more minutes the way he goes.
And he's up to 8 here. 8 to 4.
8 to 4 is correct.
And making
Jason
quick work
Shaw.
of it too.
And you can hear the locals. Eight four, Jayson Shaw.
Oh, Stevie does see colors. I don't know what colors Pat Fleming sees. Interesting thing years ago. Upstate Al.
I'm listening just
Fleming.
because I got my back
think-
to you. I
I
got to
think-
operate the machinery.
I think Pat Fleming was playing Steve Lillis, and Pat was shooting the wrong ball. And Bill Hendrickson was in the room, and I think Bill yelled out, "Wrong ball." And then Steve quit. This is what I heard years and years ago.
See, now he's
just a
making
funny
3,
thing.
4 balls at a time.
Yeah, look at that. What a break that was. 4 balls, my
When
God.
he starts to find that spot,
That was murderous right there.
he's dangerous, and I'm not taking anything away from
Not
Brian.
at all, not at all. But look at that.
That young man can shoot. But this Jayson Shaw, we've seen him go through world champions in 22 minutes in a race to 11.
And he would, well, he got a little.
He
Wow.
likes to, he eats the, Earl Strickland said he eats these for breakfast. He says he's one of the best shot makers for these bad angle shots.
Well, we've seen him earlier doing some crazy cuts up the corner at rocket speed too.
Yeah.
9-4.
It's not over until it's over, but
Well, of course not. No. Somebody else jumping on that nickname, the Loch Ness Monster. And he is. He's a killer.
Jayson
Nice.
Shaw now 2
Very
games
nice.
away from being a champion.
Well,
And he's got Brian parked in his seat. He's got nowhere to go.
they haven't even been playing 40 minutes yet.
Really?
Something like that.
Wow. You know what? Yeah.
They started a little late. So
Right. Yeah, it's because of Al. Because Al
I
thought.
figured about 11:30 they would be done, and I'm not too far off.
And yeah, right.
I actually told somebody outside about 11:30, and I got lucky because it's 11:35 right now, and it is almost over.
9 ball.
4 ball, every ball.
Oh, 1 ball's going to hang. Wow. Brian's
There
getting.
he's out.
You know what? Brian's getting punished here.
No,
It
it takes a
Yes,
true champion to move that cue ball around
Sure
and adjust
does.
that speed that you're hitting the ball with to find that sweet spot, and he's found it.
You think?
I watch him and I say, why can't he struggle like everybody else? That's what it seems like.
Uh-oh, he's on the roof. Let's see how he does here. On the roof of the 7. He didn't have to get there either.
Well, no
He,
kidding.
he could have went forward
Yeah,
two,
okay,
two
yeah.
real, 3
You
reels.
shoot pretty good from here, Ed.
Well,
Yeah.
He didn't want to be there.
Wow.
But he compensated for his shot.
now he's on the roof. Oh, he's got the 6 on the side. I didn't see that.
Score is up to date. You didn't see the 6? I didn't either.
I
didn't
thought he was
see
shooting
it.
for the 7.
Yeah,
No.
so did I. Played perfect position
It
for
really
the 6, didn't
was.
he?
Yeah. Don't start with me, Al.
No, I made the same
Oh,
mistake
okay.
with you, and that's
Okay.
scary.
Long,
Here it is.
Long day.
Oh, long 3 days.
He ran those 2 racks in about 2 minutes.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. This
Oh,
could
yeah,
be
yeah.
over in 5 minutes if he hits that gear.
And they are 10
And
ball
Jason
racks.
wins another one.
All right, I'm
Hey,
back,
welcome
guys.
back, Pat.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll do it. While your hand's a little damp.
What I
Jason
miss?
Shaw on the hill.
Oh, wow.
He's on the hill.
Yes,
That
he is.
Crazy.
He has
one-
10?
That was
Yes,
quick.
he's got 10. That's
Well,
right.
Tommy, there's no
10
sense in
balls.
coming on now.
No, I just
It's
made
almost
it.
over.
Tommy, get out of.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in the chat.
Might as
We're
well
not
go to
picking your
bed.
name. We're not picking your name for anything. You're not winning anything. All right, Tommy. You blew
That's
it.
what's scary, Iggy. I don't
Yeah.
want to stop making the same mistakes he makes. I'm in trouble. Oh my God, we got to do another the DVD for Ron.
Oh yeah,
What
Ron.
are we
has it.
doing here?
You were going to do something after rack 5. You're about 5 games late.
Gee whiz, and Jason's on the hill,
And he's going to run out maybe.
and he's probably
Look
going
at
to run
this.
out.
He
Hold
needs
on.
that.
Where is that name?
Wow, Brian couldn't
2 ball?
catch a break there. I mean, really. If that 2 would have dropped, he would have been.
And he could just roll up for the 3.
It's just amazing, you know.
I don't know if, well,
Yeah, he could just roll up. Yeah, and the 4
he's
is
straight enough, huh?
Yeah,
So he doesn't scratch.
he just needs to cinch the ball. And boy, did he cinch that ball.
I don't know what
Gee
kind of name
whiz.
that is there.
Where?
Luanvo. Luanvo. Please send us
Quick luck.
Lonvo.
your email address
Luck, quick luck.
Luanvo.
Luck, quick luck.
Wanvo.
and a telephone number where the company iPlayPool.com can get in touch with you. Your email address and your telephone number.
That's going to be an overseas thing there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Your email address and your telephone number. PM it to AZB TV in the chat.
Cut this in the side. Look at this.
Sure did.
Look at this monster. You got a lot of nerve, kid, pulling this crap on us. That's some great shooting right here.
Yeah, he ran the last 3 rounds.
You know what? He really, yeah. You know, how could you take it away from him?
Incredible.
I need
You know what?
the
He's going to be just
two.
as incredible next year.
I need the two. Please send us your name and your mailing address. You have won the DVD courtesy of Ron Mason, Earl Strickland Road Stories 2.
Jayson
As
Shaw.
Jayson Shaw
There it
comes
is.
down with the championship. Make sure you guys get me those PMs.
Wow.
Send them in.
That was fun, Al.
What a great play. Brian Deska.
Eagle Eye, Jayson
Brian.
Shaw. Nice
Nice-
shooting, Brian.
nice showing,
Nothing
bro.
you can do about that, man.
Nice work,
Nice
man,
shooting.
really.
Champion.
There's the
Jayson
final,
Shaw.
guys. 11-4.
Runner-up, also class act. Always a pleasure having you here. Mr. Brian
There he is,
Deska.
right in front of us, guys.
Thank you so much.
What a class act, this gentleman. What a beautiful showing. He's the only one that gave these champions a challenge.
Yes, he
He
did.
stepped up and gave every
Played his
single
heart
one of them a
out.
challenge.
Played his heart out.
To win the Ginky Memorial and what it means today.
Jason, step in. Jay, move in, move in.
I played this event.
Jason.
I think just one. Last year I played it.
Trying to get Jason in here now.
I didn't get too good, and
Good. Oh,
Great
right
shooting
there.
Brian.
come back this year I didn't really get to meet Ginky and stuff like that.
He's in the wrong area. We're going to try to get a camera on him.
He was such a great guy and such a great player, so
There you go.
honored to win this event, and I wanted to big thanks to Tony and stuff like that. Because without them we wouldn't have a tournament. So big hand for Tony. I've been practicing hard and working on my game, so the last couple of weeks before this tournament, I really put a lot of time in, and I played good, and I brought my practice to the table, and I'm really happy with my game. Looking forward to what's ahead in the future. So, it's been a pleasure.
Tommy Kennedy.
Oh, Tommy Kennedy's finally on.
I want to say good shooting to Brian.
That's amazing.
There you go.
He actually beat Mike Lachey, so he
What
won.
is that, your zip code? 79656?
You got to send those in PM, guys. Jayson Shaw. Jason,
Jason,
come here.
get over here. Shake my hand, you miserable. How you doing?
Good
I'm outta
shooting,
here.
Jason.
Thanks, you guys. This was fun. I'm out of here.
Ran the last 3
Stay
rounds.
right there, Jay. You can stay right there. We're just going to switch a camera on you, Jay. Give me 2 seconds here. Jayson Shaw, camera's right here.
What's up?
There he is. There's your champion of the 5th annual George Ginky Satsushi Memorial. Jay, let me ask you a couple of questions. It looked like it was tough back and forth, nip and tuck from the beginning. And then all of a sudden, somewhere around rack 6, you found a sweet spot.
Well,
Made in 3 balls, 4 balls, 2 balls at a time. No, I want him right
Well, I was struggling with the break, and I was making some balls sometimes, and the balls were racking weird. But when I come here, I usually break off the back rail and stuff like that, because it seems as if the 2 balls behind the one seem to go to there all the time
Side
instead
pockets,
of going
yeah.
high or low from the back rail. It's sort of like a punch break. It's weird, but as I said, I was struggling with my break at the start of the match. Even when I played him earlier, I was struggling with my break, but I sort of found it towards the end of the match.
Did you ever find it? Boy, I'll tell you what, 3, 4 balls at a time. We
Yeah.
were electric.
Yeah.
You know, because you moved around a little bit. Ronnie, you have any questions for Jayson Shaw? Or Eddie, do you have a question
yes,
for
if,
Jayson
if
Shaw?
you could kindly just lose that accent. You live in Connecticut
Well,
now. Okay.
come on, man. That's Eddie. You know Eddie the Lock. Ronnie, you have any
All the best,
questions?
bro.
Cheers,
Really,
mate.
you did good, bro.
Where you going next?
I'm
Snookers?
going up to Snookers. I was going to go to Texas and play in the bar table tournament, but I'm not going out there for bar table. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and playing the
Snookers
big
is a great
tournaments.
room,
And
and
I
we're gonna
like
see it.
Snookers. The food's great, the staff are great, the pool room's great. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So as I say, I've been practicing hard. So this really, I'm really happy with what I've came here and done. My matches I played, I actually won pretty comfortable all my matches. You know, I played Brian, it was 9-6, and then when it was close there, I came away again. So I actually played pretty good, and I felt comfortable with the full tournament, you know.
Well,
and,
you know what?
Things worked out for me as well. Earl got beat. I beat Earl, and then he lost, and Mike DeShane lost, and Jeremy lost, and you know. So
Well, there's two names that you mentioned in there, Earl Strickland and Mike DeShane, and yourself, sponsored by the Kings of Billiards up in Akron, Ohio, and the Kings of Vapor.
Yep. Here's here, Kings of
And
Vapor.
there they go.
The
And they're watching, and you know they're electric right
Yep.
now. So,
Yep.
you know, we want to congratulate you from the AZB TV booth.
Appreciate it.
And you're the only one that went through this field undefeated. And
Thanks, mate.
congratulations, my
Appreciate
friend.
it.
And we'll see you next
Good
weekend.
job, mate.
man.
Appreciate
Great.
you coming.
Anytime.
Appreciate
You know
it,
I'll
mate.
be
All my
there.
family get to see everything.
Yes,
you know?
that's why we put you on cam here so they can
Appreciate
see you.
Hey, Jason.
Say hi to Scotland, baby.
Jason,
Yeah.
we're going to try and not call family services about you dragging your kid here all day. And
She's sleeping
She's
all
so
day.
beautiful.
Where's Brian?
we're going to have
So
diapers
cute.
after you.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Jason, your kid's beautiful. All the best with it.
Thank you.
know?
Thanks, guys,
Good
for
job,
tuning
mate.
in.
Good
Good
luck,
job.
man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, mate.
Anytime.
Take care.
Can we have Brian? Where's Brian?
Yeah, Tommy, it was $3,000 for the amateur event. First prize. Imagine that.
Is Brian still here?
But it was handicapped. Jayson Shaw.
They're getting paid, yeah.
Did you watch it?
We
Tommy,
got the
last 3
camera
rounds?
back here, and we want to have a little interview with Tommy. We got this camera on him, and I'm sure there's
Brian.
people watching from Virginia, but we can't find him.
Tommy who?
Tommy Kennedy's in the chat now.
Not Tommy Kennedy.
No, he's looking for Brian and he disappeared.
Oh, Brian. He said he wanted to interview Tommy.
Yeah, I know.
He gets confused.
Oh, here he is. Here's back here. Hey, Brian.
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 Brian Deska.
on camera here for a minute. Here he comes now. Here comes Brian. It's coming around.
Let me do the interview with Brian real quick, because we got these cameras on him, and we want everybody to see him. Where is he?
I have a question for him.
Brian, you want me to hold that?
Oh, give him the headphones.
Well, the payouts were first place was $2,500, and second was $1,500, third was $1,000.
Not bad.
$750 for fourth and sixth, and fifth and sixth was $500.
TK?
Pretty good turnout here.
Somebody knocked the camera silly, didn't they?
Beach, Pee-wee. Fucking beach.
So way to go.
Right there's good. Now, is that good? Brian. Right there. Okay. I got you.
Beautiful.
Brian. Get over here, kid. Right here, man. You got to get your interview.
Here's Brian.
Put the
Deska.
headset on, Brian.
Yeah, come on. You could look like Howard Cosell like the rest of us.
Camera's right behind you there. Well, you know, Brian, stand right there in the camera view. That's perfect. First of all, congratulations on your showing.
Nice work.
You know, what kind of stamina did it take in this tournament to go these three, well, for you guys, one whole day since early in the morning, and the top professionals that you played against, the only one to give all of them a hard time. What kind of stamina did that take in this tournament? And would you come back and play in it again?
Yeah. Well, of course I'd come back and play in it again. It was really tough. I mean, Jason he just turned it up at the end. I think I was starting to get a little tired there. I wasn't quite as fresh, and he seemed like he played his best pool at the very end.
He sure
I mean,
did.
he finished even the first set. I think he finished off with a 2 or a 3 pack, and then this one seemed like it wouldn't have mattered what the set was going to. He would have just kept going.
I noticed during the match with Earl Strickland and during the match with Jayson Shaw that there was a mutual respect, whether it be 2 balls left on the table or 1 ball. Even though the rule with the Predator Tour is no concessions, you guys being top professionals, just giving each other respect, you had no doubt that they were going to get out with the last 2 or 3 balls on the table. I mean, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll never give anything away unless the other guy does it first, just because I have given it away, and then the other guy actually called it on me before. So, but once the other guy gets it going, then yeah, we'll usually I'll keep it going as long as it's easy. I mean, if
mutual respect thing, sure.
Yeah. I mean, if cue ball's on the rail, I usually will never give it away at all. But I mean,
now you're a working man. A lot of these guys do this for a living. I understand you're a working man, and you took off from Memorial Day to come up and play here. Are you going to come up next year? Are we going to see the likes of Brian next year? If everything goes well.
I think this is my second or third Ginky Memorial, so I always love this event. And I was 50-50 on coming up just because it's I'm busy, and I ended up making the decision like 11:30 on Saturday night to come up. Got up here at 3 something in the morning, and then took a shot.
Ronnie Park, you have any questions for?
How long you been playing?
This is Ron Park, also from down south.
How are you?
So I was introduced to the game at a pretty young age, around like 5 or 6 years old, by my dad, who's a good player.
Dad's a straight pool player?
Yes, yeah. He plays.
We were talking about that earlier.
World class, if we understand.
Yeah. He's been I think he's been retired now for about 5 or 6 years. And,
is he tuned in at all to the show, or did you send the link out?
He's probably watching right now. I don't know.
Cool. Why don't you look up at the camera and give him a wave?
Say hello.
Hey, Dad.
There you go, the old college. Hey, Ma. Hey, Dad.
And a thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the lessons.
How long? What is your favorite pool game? 1 pocket, 9 ball, 10 ball?
Probably 9 ball or 10 ball. Yeah.
Rotation game.
I gotta mention this, that you shot a 1 ball early in the game against Deshane, and you had to go 3 reels to get on a 2, like impossible. I'm like, wow! It was the shot of the tournament. I called it, and Tony's seen it also. And later on, we talked about it, and Tony mentioned it. I said that was the shot. He goes, that might have been the shot of the tournament.
Well, I think you're
beautiful.
mistaken just a little bit. There was a 5 ball to the 6 ball against
that
Earl
one as well.
Strickland, where you went force foul and you
right.
came back down table.
God.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much about the same shot for both of them, actually.
What was it?
One was a little bit harder.
So you remember them?
Yeah, I remember both of them.
The unforgettable shots.
Well,
Incredible.
this is my first time seeing you play live. My first time ever seeing you play. I understand that you're beating on everybody down at the pool action tour. And they ran you out of town. You got to start going further up different states. Congratulations
Thanks
from the AZB TV booth. We do appreciate it.
Good luck, man.
I'll tell you got a great talent.
Nice work, bro.
Congratulations.
Really,
good watching you shoot.
Really nice game. I'm out of here,
guys,
you guys.
don't run away, because Allison Fisher of NYC Grind is going to come in and say a few words. Allison.
Oh, what was that?
That's Allison Fisher is going to come in and say a few words right in front of the camera here. The one and only editor of NYC Grind.
All right, Ed. I'll see you again. Oop, watch the wires.
That was yours?
Yeah. Tommy. He's so silly.
Guys, stand by. Allison Fisher of NYC Grind. Hey,
Brian.
You all know her, and you follow NYC Grind, and you know she writes great stories. You don't usually see her on camera too much, but she's usually behind the scenes. We're going to put her right in front of the camera.
Uh-oh.
In just a second, I guess she's getting prepped with the makeup artist.
Tommy with the jokes. Tommy just said, I think Brian works at a Deska job. She's doing her makeup, I think, Al.
Well, what an awesome tournament. And while Allison is getting prepped and ready to get on camera here, I just want to thank everybody that's been out there and signed in. Those that haven't been signed in but enjoyed the show, we want to thank you for your support. We will be up in Providence, Rhode Island next weekend. Please join us. Keep that in mind. Follow us. Allison Fisher is taking actually some pictures with the first, second place top finishes with Tony Robles in the middle. So they're doing a photo op, and that's what's taking her a little while.
Yeah, we're going to Atlanta, huh, Tommy? Everybody else is going to Providence. where they got a street up there, Al, the Italian restaurants up there in Providence. You got to go to that.
I don't even have to leave Snookers.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Take care, Reese.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Yeah, Ronnie Park, P-A-R-K. It's just a picture of me shooting pool. Here's Allison Fisher.
First of all, Allison Fisher, it's been a long, hard 3 days. Let's hear your input on this tournament of the 2015 George Ginky Memorial event.
Well, first of all, I want to send a thank you to all of the tour directors from the Mez Tour, the Tri-State Tour, and the Predator Pro-Am Tour, Tony and Finnegan, and everyone here at Steinway Billiards. I can't really thank enough for everything that they do to support pool and support this event, and everyone supporting Ginky's legacy.
Nice.
And what I've really noticed is that it's continued to build momentum year after year, and the people, the players in the area, people just coming from all over the place. It's really remarkable. People that we maybe only see once or twice a year in New York is really exciting. So I love that for one thing, and it really definitely very memorable to see someone relatively not known specifically in this area, Brian, come out and really surprise a lot of people. That was really really exciting to see.
You said you wanted to say a few other things and have the opportunity to let everybody know a few other things that you had in your mind. Is that what you wanted to tell everybody, or do you have additional information for us?
I don't really have any additional information to speak of. Yeah, we're going to be posting the full results on nycgrind.com, so please make sure and stay tuned to that.
Guys, this is the young lady that's always behind the scenes, doing the editing and writing stories about events going on, whether it be in the metro or worldwide. The one and only Allison Fisher of nycgrind.com. Make sure to follow her on Facebook, and also follow the NYC Grind website, and also the NYC Grind Facebook page. The one and only Allison Fisher.
Well, thank everybody for tuning in and showing your support in any small way, sharing and doing what you can to help the sport. So everybody have a great night. Thanks.
You do the
Thanks,
same, Allison.
Allison.
Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you,
great
Hi,
night.
Allison.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, we're still here.
Well, guys,
That wraps
I
it
think
up there. That was
that
good.
brings everything to a conclusion.
Yes, snooker.
I think Ginky would be real proud of what's happening right here. These guys sitting off to my left and right out of camera view have been here with AZB TV from the beginning to the end. Ron Park did play in the event, and he didn't have a chance to do it because he was in the Open Pro. We want to thank Ron Park and everybody else that sat in. Pat?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Al.
Pleasure.
Ronnie Park, what a pleasure to see you.
Yes, sir.
It's like old times.
Yeah.
Everybody has a first
Best
and last
streamer
name,
in the world.
except for Pat.
Yeah, we got to after Pat. You got to put Pat in the front because he
Yeah.
is the pioneer.
He is the pioneer. You're right.
Yeah.
He's the godfather, huh?
He sure is. And there you see Brian. He is talking to Allison. We can play Snoop if you want. You know, we could snoop around the place.
Yeah, let's snoop around.
Yeah. See, Little Focus. That's the other Little Focus. That little blonde-haired kid there. That's Brian Russell's youngest son. Oh, maybe he has another young. I don't know. But there are two of them running around playing the pool. It's really a family atmosphere here. You can see us in the booth. We're going to give you a wave just in a minute to say goodbye to everybody.
Oh, that little guy.
Yeah, I had my daughters texting me, "Daddy, we hear you."
Oh,
Right on my phone here. "Daddy,
That's
we hear
cute.
you."
All right. Ron Park, would you stand up? And Pat, would you stand up without tripping on anything?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if we can get ourselves in a shot.
get the
Ronnie,
three of
where
us
are you? I
together.
don't see you.
Oh, I'm behind the.
Well, you
Where
come
am I?
stand on the side. We'll zoom
I'm
out
to
this
your
way.
left and he's to your
Oh,
right.
there you go.
There we are.
And there we are, folks. We want to say
Hey.
goodnight to everybody out there, and thank you for
See
watching
ya.
the show.
Gotta step in
Good night,
there.
Brian. Get home
Good night.
safe,
Good
pal.
night, guys.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Shut us down here.